With over 20 years of multiple releases, Resident Evil has had its ups and downs with its boss encounters. In this video, we're gonna be talking about the top 5 most difficult boss encounters in the Resident Evil franchise. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. After playing Resident Evil Revelations numerous times, I can say it confidently that the Sagdead boss fight is for sure a difficult one. As a result of further mutation with the T-Abyss virus, these creatures are deformed monsters that have a large body and an organic chainsaw capable of performing instant kills. You will encounter this boss rather early in the game, and you can hear it from far, shouting, "Emergency call." Even though he might look like a normal boss, he has some interesting backstory told. In the room that he was locked up in, you can find a document dubbed the Communications Officer's Journal. He made sure to write down a summary of each day. As one of the survivors of the Queen Zenobia, he made it alive to the promenade, where he had enough food and supplies, but he could still hear the monsters around. The same goes on as he loses the track of the days, and the first symptoms of the infection show up. He mutates by growing a new head right beside his own, and he starts talking to it. And the process continues, and the body mutates and takes control over him. He can't move, and he's trapped. As one of the early boss encounters in the 7th entry in the franchise, Mia Winter's encounter is undoubtedly one of the hardest boss encounters throughout the game, as your left arm was cut earlier in the baker's house's corridors with a chainsaw wielded by Mia herself, and now in the attic you meet Mia as you were trying to escape. The worst thing about this boss encounter isn't the fact that Mia has a chainsaw, but you have in one hand. Not to mention, this is not gonna be a hard task if you're not playing on Madhouse difficulty, because normally the game gives you enough ammunition, but on Madhouse difficulty you have to shoot all the rounds provided perfectly. Be aware though, Mia can instantly kill you. Referred to as one of the most iconic characters in Resident Evil 4, Krauser is definitely a hard boss to defeat if you choose not to rely on your knife. As Leon's partner on Operation Javier, Krauser returns as an enemy in Resident Evil 4. He was the one who kidnapped Ashley. His first encounter is rather a difficult one, as he takes cover and charges at you really fast, and the last fight in the main campaign is a truly breathtaking moment, as you have a limited time and your opponent deals you a lot of damage. Plus, he has a shield, and your ordinary weapons won't bother him, so you have to rely on your high-end guns, like revolvers or shotguns. At the end of the fight, Leon escapes and the tower explodes, but Krauser doesn't die there. He actually returns once more in Ada's DLC, and now it makes me wonder what Capcom is gonna do to him in the remake. As the third entry in the franchise, Resident Evil 3 did a great job at delivering a perfect horror experience along a good story. As Jill Valentine trying to escape the city, you face Nemesis multiple times, and each time it pursues you furiously. After some tough encounters, he mutates multiple times, and his final form is a completely malformed creature that you can't distinguish from the early form. He made appearance in almost every other remake of the Raccoon City incident, for instance, Chronicles Series, or the Operation Raccoon City, or the latest Resident Evil 3 remake, delivering a challenging experience each time. Referred to as one of the best RE games ever, Resident Evil 2 Remake was definitely a refreshing experience after the action segments of the franchise. You once more play as Leon and Claire and experience the 1998 Raccoon City incident much more immersive. Now, thanks to the improved AI, the controversial stalker tyrant, aka Mr. X, is scarier than ever. His footsteps are heard whenever he is close, giving you the vibe of being uneasy. The tallest stature, sound design, and music all work together perfectly, but the final form of his mutation is what we are here for. The trench coat that he used to wear is now gone, so that is why he is now mutated to a super tyrant as the final boss fight. In the first scenario, Mr. X will give you a hardest experience among all boss encounters in Resident Evil 2 Remake, especially with that instant kill charge attack. There is nothing you can do to stop him, but to run for your life, till Ada Wong drops you a launcher to finish him off. So, that'll do it for this video. Make sure to leave your thoughts down in the description. And if you have come so far and enjoyed this video, then please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm a Raccoon City survivor, and as always, thanks for watching.